Hey, this is Derek Hart. When your communication breaks down, it can become such a deep habit that you almost don't know that it's even there. It can become normal to feel disconnected all the time from your partner. What I want to suggest to you is that eventually you can come to a place in your relationship where you're connected all the time. This does not mean that you always agree, nor does it mean that you never argue. What this means is that the goal is to learn when you feel triggered with each other and how to approach each other while you're upset. Stating your honest feelings with each other will create many feelings of being upset. How you treat each other when you're upset determines if your relationship is healthy or unhealthy.
The saying of something would trigger everything that I didn't want to have happen. So it was best for me just to keep it all in.
Yeah.
But since we're a sensitive family and a sensitive couple, that the keeping it in was obvious that something was going on. But for me, that was better than actually voicing the words, because the voicing of the words then would really bring out the pattern.
Yeah.
I could almost just feel that if I was going to say something big of what was going on with our life or what we were experiencing, that there was going to be a big withdrawal, that it would take sometimes weeks or even a month before we would be able to get back and to feel connected again.
Mm-hmm.
It was sad. It was sad and hurtful, and but
We
we went
didn't
through it for
know.
a long time.
We just didn't, we had no consciousness of it
Yeah.
until a year ago.
What happens is that the negative pattern reinforces itself. Before Denise and Eric knew that it was healthy to say what they needed, Eric kept attempting to connect with Denise, fearing that she would reject him. So he would approach her in a very passive way, very indirectly, and not be vulnerable, but he would come across as fearful. So Denise basically felt that Eric was not telling the truth, and then she would back away from him. This would further reinforce that his needs are not okay, and that he can't tell her the truth. Eric just discussed how he became deeply aware of the steps he was doing to keep himself stuck by not risking to tell her he wanted to be closer to her. I believe Eric said, "It's best for me to keep it all in." Can you relate to this? Are there topics in your relationship that have now become off limits because you were criticized too many times? These feelings fester and truly never go away. You might notice these topics come up when you're in the heat of an argument. That's one of the ways that couples fight unfairly, bringing up multiple topics with things that have been festering in you for a long time. Conflict will only resolve when one thing at a time is understood between you both. I'd like you to have a candlelight ceremony or a conversation. Here's the topic. What is one of the best parts of your relationship that you would like to have back or have more of? You might think of how your relationship was in the beginning when it was much easier to effortlessly love each other. Watch for blaming. Be gentle. Risk to say the truth. Okay, bye-bye.